It's high stakes and high drama in Las Vegas on night 2 of the National Finals on American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everyone, and thanks for being with us. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Miller. This all-racing format in the finals is unbelievable. We've already had huge upsets and blazing fast finishes. Our first week was filled with surprises.
Naxa is just going for it. Oh, my goodness, Naxa is down.
We had come-from-behind wins.
It's dead even. Oh, Sean Bryan falls. Enzo looked dead for a moment, but he gets the win. At the wire. That's why it's never over till you hit the buzzer.
History-making performances.
She's doing things no woman has done before. Another buzzer for Taylor Green.
And unbelievable speed.
Wow! He just flew through that. Oh, boy. The Flyboy crushes the fastest time. From the 6 groups who raced last week, 12 ninjas earned their spot in the next round. Those athletes and the ones we'll see tonight have a shot to win our $250,000 prize. For a preview of tonight, let's go down to Zuri Hall.
Guys, it has been a blast watching these races. Here's what we've got coming up tonight. We'll see the man with more buzzers than anyone, Joe Moravsky, racing a ninja he coached, Jay Lachey Lewis. The Barons brothers have more energy than anyone. Imagine how hyped they'll be when they race each other. And Jesse Graff, still going strong at 40, will try to outrun one of the top young stars, Isabella Folsom. It is going to be another fast and furious night, guys.
And just like last week, our finalists have been seeded and placed into groups of 4. They'll race each other round-robin style. That's 3 races for each competitor. The 2 with the most wins in each group will move on. And we're going to kick things off with a loaded group 2, which includes the number 2 seed in these finals, Jay Lewis. But the biggest name is the number 29 seed, Joe Moravsky. The Ninja legend has more buzzers than anyone. The father of 3 from Connecticut is one of the best to ever do it. He'll be facing Massachusetts gym owner Lucas Reale. His ninja journey began after a family tragedy.
The first day that I actually stepped into a ninja gym was the day that my dad passed away. I lost my dad to suicide about 9 years ago. Came as quite of a shock to me, so I wanted to make sure that I was doing everything that I could to bring joy to my life. And so I think in some senses, I lost a huge part of my family. But at the same time, I was able to gain this whole new big family that I have now.
Oh, we still got each other. That's all that matters.
Ninja has helped me in so many ways to deal with the loss in my life.
Yeah, out of there. Let's go.
The support system around me has been the thing that has kept me going. In my first seasons, I was really competing for my dad and for me.
Let's go! Come on!
Nowadays, I'm more competing for the students that I have, and so many of them have come out to support me, so I can't wait to go out there and show them what I can do.
We still got each other.
He's a beloved coach, has dozens of his students watching back in Massachusetts. And his sideline group includes his business partner, Matt D'Amico, who will race next week. Joe's wife, Stephanie, watching from back home. And good friend Jay Lewis, who's the highest seed in this foursome's on Joe's sideline.
This is a talented group. Both Joe and Lucas know how important it is to get a win in this first race. Joe Moravsky is a competitor, and you know that he can go. But Reale is no punk. He's like, I am not backing down.
Oh, my!
And there it is.
And Reale links it. Slight edge. Oh, Joe just jumped right past the first pole.
He's got a lot in the tank. Now, Lucas Reale is 9 years younger.
It's about 1 pole separating Reale slightly ahead. Moravsky, a salmon ladder expert.
Oh, boy.
But Reale reaches the top first. Reale first to the obstacle. That's big if they both fall.
Matt, this is an easy place for a mistake to
Both
happen.
miss.
Oh, my goodness.
Reale misses again.
Oh, you got to calm yourself down. Look how calm Joe Moravsky looks. I mean, he's not even grimacing.
Reale stays a little bit ahead, Akbar.
Matt, this is going to come down to the wire here.
Well, Joe's going to have to sell out, Akbar. Oh, what a race. Doesn't get any closer than this.
You don't want to plunge. He wants to win, but he's got more racing left in
And
him.
they're even.
Oh,
Who can
boy.
get up? Oh! Reale down, but Moravsky must finish. He's in trouble. Does he have anything left?
He has to finish, and he's locked in.
The door was open, but Moravsky can't close it.
That was enough pressure to shut down Las Vegas. Look at this. Lucas set the pace early, but Joe was flying past poles as he tried to keep up. It all came down to Piston Plunge. Lucas slipped off. That opened the door for Joe, but he couldn't make the final grab. Lucas got there first, so he gets the win.
So now we move over to another star-studded foursome, Group 6, which includes one of the favorites, Kai Beckstrand, and Ninja great Jessie Graff. It also features the highest-seeded woman in the finals, Isabella Folsom. She earned that honor by finishing the semis course a few weeks ago, the fourth woman ever to complete a 10-obstacle course. And she'll be racing another fan favorite in this group, Donovan Matoyer, the 10-year Ninja veteran who always dresses for success.
In the ninja world, I'm known as the classy ninja.
The only ninja who runs in a three-piece suit.
It was my very first season. I was like, okay, there's a lot of guys that go out here on the course where they take their shirts off and they grunt like Neanderthals. I was like, I need to bring some style and dignity to the course. So that's where I came up with the classy ninja idea. The suit idea just came from me growing up watching James Bond. And I was like, if James Bond can save the world in a suit, why can't I do it on a ninja course? I'm like infiltrating a secret facility, and my mission is to get to a buzzer.
Lots of friends here to support Donovan. And Isabella's group includes her husband, Sam, who will run later, and her mom, Jay. Isabella's having a monster year, but she has not done well in races in the past. Lost to lower seeds in the semis the last 2 seasons.
When a ninja goes racing in a suit, they mean business.
Matoya with the early lead. He doesn't have a jacket on. That's the biggest sign of respect I've seen for Isabella. Oh! He's down!
Oh, my goodness.
Folsom just needs to finish the obstacle.
Oh, wow.
Well, keep in mind, this is not an upset. She's the higher seed, Akbar. And Donovan Matoyer, the classy ninja, fell by the speed.
Wow.
So Isabella Folsom gets the W. And she's gonna keep going, get some experience on these obstacles.
Well, Matt, let's go take a look at this one. You can see Donovan was trying to push the pace, and he tried to go from the back of the second frame all the way to the third. That's about 10 feet, and he came up short.
Isabella finishing up pole grasper, and what a huge win for her.
Just like the women did last week, Isabella played it smart, and she didn't rush it at the start.
Isabella's still got 2 more races to go, but she just took a big step forward with this victory. Struggling a little bit with the salmon ladder, but she can take her time. Now reaches the top. Getting some tips from her husband, Sam, as she takes on floating monkey bars. Oh! Folsom is down, doesn't make it to the buzzer, but she does get an important win to go 1-0. Donovan is now 0-1, and he'll face Kai Beckstrand in his next race. Tonight, it's more non-stop action on our all-racing national finals. No! No! We'll see some of Ninja's biggest stars battling to keep their season alive. And all through the finals, we're counting down Ninja's memorable moments.
Whoa, what?
We've got 5 more of them tonight, plus...
You never know who's gonna show up at the national finals. Casey Catanzaro is in the house, and she is coming up at American Ninja Warrior.
Minutes ago, Group 2 finished up their first round of races. This matchup saw college student Jay Lachey Lewis taking on New Jersey science teacher Rachel D-Guts. Lewis showed why he's the #2 seed in the finals, jumping out to an early lead over D-Guts, the 59 seed.
That was a big Lachey for Jay Lachey.
University of Central Florida student is back healthy this year after injuries and looks like a contender to win it all.
His training looks like it's paying off.
He breezed to a buzzer to go 1-0. D-Guts battled to the floating monkey bars. Oh! She falls to 0-1. Now, we're going to go back to Group 6 for their next round 1 race, and this one features 2 of Ninja's best. Utah firefighter Kai Beckstrand has been dominant this season, and he's a top contender to be our new champion. He'll be facing one of the all-time greats, stunt woman Jessie Graff, who at 40 years old is still running with the best. Remember, she got a buzzer in qualifying the 2nd straight year she's done it. Jessie's mom, who's a history-making ninja in her own right, will be watching from North Carolina. Jessie's got a tough draw. She's facing one of the fastest ninjas on the planet in Kai Beckstrand. He comes from that talented Utah ninja family that's produced 5 competitors, including his little brother Luke, who won his group last week.
The odds are against Jessie. But remember, last week, Janique Levette was the 60th seed, and she beat the top seed, Naxa Garamore. So you never know. Matt, both these ninjas are ripped up, and I expect them to rip up this course.
We know Kai can fly, but Jessie has done so much in this sport, and both these athletes clearly in peak physical shape.
And remember, she's the veteran here. She's been doing this for 11 seasons. This is only Kai's 4th year.
And Kai,
nice, he is trucking.
A lot of separation on Paul Grasper we've seen, but here comes Jessie. Just keep, oh, look at that up there.
Wow.
Well, she's 2 obstacles behind, but anything can happen.
And Matt, I think Kai might be going for the fastest time as well.
Remember, your finish time determines your seeding in the next round, so it pays to go fast, and it's good to get experience on these obstacles for the next 2 races.
Kai Beckstrand out here looking like Ivan Drago from Rocky.
And he's going to finish it and get his first buzzer of the finals and gets it in just under a minute. Jessie knew she probably couldn't outrun Kai, so she's using this run to get some practice on these obstacles too.
Let's look at Kai's run. It was almost flawless. He looked as strong as anyone we've seen, and the scary thing is, he's only going to get faster.
Jessie Graff's 21 years older than Kai, but still battling through this course.
She's just showing everyone here, like, don't you sleep on me. I might not have beat Kai Beckstrand, but I got something in me.
Long fall, and she's got it.
A risky maneuver there.
Well, Jessie said she's just going to have fun and run her own race, and I don't mind that strategy.
Jessie looks at every obstacle as a challenge, so it's going to be important for her to complete this course.
She's the oldest woman in this year's finals, still a trailblazer. Got a buzzer in qualifying earlier this season. Jessie makes it to the final obstacle, but runs out of steam. She's now 0-1, and Kai Beckstrand is 1-0. Here in the national finals, we're counting down memorable moments. And one of them comes from season 14 in our women's championship. That night, rookie Katie Bone, a type 1 diabetic who wears an insulin pump while she competes, pulled off what seemed impossible on the challenging Stage 2 course. Katie Bone fighting through it! Oh my goodness! And she's done it! The rookie was the only competitor that night to reach the final obstacle, falling shelves, which only one other woman had ever conquered. This last one is the toughest. It's a blind grab. We've seen so many ninjas fall right here. Yes! 16-year-old Katie Bone makes history. on to win the Women's Championship that year at just 16 years old. Katie Bone's Teen Dream is number 15 on our Memorable Moments Countdown. Katie Bone and many others were inspired to try ninja by Casey Catanzaro. Casey's history-making runs a decade ago changed the sport. And now Casey is back. She joins us in the booth. Coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Minutes ago, we kicked off the first round of races for Group 8, which features a superhero, a Jersey girl, and 2 brothers. The first race from this group pitted 15-time veteran Jamie Ron against 15-year-old Jason Behrens. With his rowdy Iowa Ninja family cheering him on, Jason, the night's smallest competitor at 4'11", kept it close against Captain NBC.
Wow, look at that. He is not afraid.
Both had trouble on floating monkey bars.
Uh-oh.
Ron made it through, but Behrens did not.
Jason is struggling right now. Matt, he's in trouble!
So Ron could cruise to a buzzer, the 21st of his career. Then it was Jason's older brother, 18-year-old Ben, facing off against New Jersey gym owner Abby Clark.
This is Ninja Chaos at its best.
Behrens is the highest seed in this group, but Clark, the former college track athlete, kept it close early.
Abby already putting on the pressure.
Over the final obstacles, the Iowa high schooler was able to pull ahead.
Ben is locked in.
And the hype guy got the win.
That's how we do it!
Though she lost, Clark looked strong and finished the course. So after the first races, Ben and Jamie Ron are 1-0, sitting at the top of this group. And now it's time for those round 2 races for this foursome, and those winners will face each other. Ben Behrens will have his energetic family screaming for him. And Jamie Ron will be cheered on by his Captain NBC crew. His wife and son are watching from home. And on the sideline, it's Daniel Gill's daughter, Isla, in her superhero onesie.
Oh, look at that. It's showtime now. Ben is the highest seed in this group, and he's 18 years younger than Jamie.
The winner of this group will go to 2-0 and be in great position to move on. The loser will have more work to do. Jamie Ron once considered one of the fastest out here, and look at him.
Oh, a nice little lead switch, and another lead switch.
Behrens first on the dismount, first onto the pole grasper.
Matt, I anticipate this to be a back-and-forth situation, but now Ben Behrens pulling away.
Well, Jamie Ron's 7-inch height advantage, but also carrying an extra 35 pounds.
Matt, he got caught up in the pole grasper. He's trying to grasp the technique to get through.
Well, Ben Behrens defeated Abby Clark. He's now a full obstacle ahead of Jamie Ron.
And Matt, this is the perfect obstacle that you want to be able to get ahead on so you don't rush through. Rushing through floating monkey bars can't put you in trouble.
Well, those are some long reaches for Ben Behrens, but no problem. And he's already on to Piston Plunge.
Oh, yeah. Jamie Ron has to hope for a fall, but it doesn't look like it's about to happen.
Ben Behrens, he goes to 2-0.
He gives him a thumbs up like, yeah, you got me. You got me, young fella.
Jamie's gonna try and finish.
The race was decided back on pole grasper. Ben, despite being just 5'3", was super efficient. Jamie got hung up and fell behind, and he could never recover after that.
Jamie is gonna finish, he makes it through, but Ben Behrens takes control of this group, and Jamie Ron's got a critical third race coming up. It was another buzzer from Jamie that lands in our Memorable Moments Countdown. In Season 10, Jamie was running on Stage 1 when he had a footwear malfunction.
Oh, he lost his shoe? Oh, boy, I don't know how he's going to survive this one.
But it didn't stop Captain NBC. He took off one sock and conquered the next 2 obstacles.
Oh! How is he able to do this? God gave you feet, use them.
Then went completely barefoot.
Yeah, take it off there. That's what I'm talking about.
With the clock ticking, Ron ran through the final obstacles, including the warped wall, with no shoes.
Jamie Ron can do it. He doesn't need shoes. He's a superhero.
He somehow reached the buzzer with just seconds to spare.
No shoes, no shirt, nothing.
Problem! Even he couldn't believe it.
I didn't know it was possible.
Jamie Ron's improbable run is number 14 on our countdown. Well, any mention of memorable moments has to include the woman who's joining us now. Casey Catanzaro, season 17, but it was season 6, Casey, your run that really, I think, changed everything for this show. As you look back, what are your thoughts on being such a big part of it?
It's an honor to have been such a big part of this growing to what it is now. They are so fast. The obstacles are even bigger than I remember. It's incredible.
Now, let's go back to that special night in Dallas. What do you remember most about that night?
Honestly, I remember standing at the top of the warped wall, pointing at you guys, looking back at the course, looking at you guys, and like jumping up and down, and then being like, okay, don't tumble off of the wall now that I've done this. How excited you guys were for me was such a big part of my memory.
And then a few weeks later, you went even further, became the first woman to finish a semifinals course. Those runs went viral, really helped Ninja become a global phenomenon.
It's crazy. I still have people being like, I remember your run, or like, my daughter remembers your run when she was a little girl, and it's cool because it's nice to know that people still remember it.
Well, people still remember it, but so many athletes are out here because of you. And that includes some of the women who are about to race. Isabella Folsom, who was only 9 years old back then, but is now 20 and one of our top competitors. She'll be racing a Ninja legend, Jessie Graff, who, like you, Casey, has inspired so many young women. Isabella's the top-seeded woman in the finals, and she won her first race over Donovan Matoyer. Jessie Graff lost her first race to the speedy Kai Beckstrand.
Two amazing women. I'm like getting all giddy and excited. I cannot wait to see this.
And you went through two of these obstacles, I believe, swinging frames and pole grasper.
I remember it well. I remember those two obstacles from my run in Dallas, but I'm telling you, as I'm looking at them now, they are bigger than I remember. I feel like in the moment, they were huge, but as I'm staring at them right now, it is even more wild than I remember.
Well, let's get this race started. Jessie Graff versus Isabella Folsom.
I know we're in Vegas. Any early prediction on who you think is going to win this race?
Oh, it's so hard to say.
Come on, don't put that on Casey.
It's so hard to say.
You're gonna make her do a heel turn here.
This is so scary to me because they're right next to you. Like, you see them gaining on you or they're ahead of you. It's so strategically different
Now we got a lead switch.
You could be ahead 1 second and the next it's gone.
Now, before last week, you were the only woman ever to conquer swinging frames and pole grasper. Now these talented women are just crushing it.
It is crazy to see.
And Casey, I gotta ask, I mean, when you're racing, do you look at the other person?
It's hard not to keep an eye on them. You have to. It's part of the strategy, too, you know? Know when you need a second to recover, but it can't be too long because they're right on your tail.
Yeah, right.
It's scary.
And Folsom off first. She's got the edge.
Wow.
But here comes Jessie.
Let's see. She's right there.
Now into this combo with salmon ladder and floating monkey bars. Folsom up first. Graff waiting a moment.
Right from the pole grasper, I mean, your grip has got to be already on fire. And now you have these technically two obstacles right in a row that are all grip.
And Casey, that's a great point. When you start to get pumpy, how do you even block that out when you're competing?
Well, that's the thing. It's part of the strategy, too. It's so hard to decide when you're waiting too long and you have to get ahead or when your body's just not ready. And we test that limit all the time. Oof.
And here comes Jessie.
There's no stopping her. She's coming.
And Isabella's spending a long time up there trying to be precise.
Oh, this is a tough one. She's got two hands on that one.
Yeah, she's
Can she get it? Oh, my God.
And she's trying to stop the peel back because with one hand, if she reaches out, it puts a lot of pressure on that backhand.
And that'll slip right out.
She fell here on her last race, but still got the win. And here comes Jessie.
And Jessie is methodic. She took the right break.
She's coming.
But Isabella Folsom off first again. That's big. Puts the pressure back on Graff.
She's right there. Come on.
And here comes Jessie.
She's going to skip the last one.
Nice throw. What a race, these two.
In this moment, I think you have to just focus on yourself and just the very next obstacle in front of you.
All right, piston plunge. Just don't do the last part of that and plunge.
Jessie Graff. She has never
She's still
stopped.
out here.
and she's still incredible.
Jesse's got to pass Isabella here or hope for her to fall.
Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it.
Got it!
Oh, she's on the back end of that.
Can Isabella get the
Oh
dismount?
my gosh, they're so
Yes!
close.
As Jessie goes down.
Wow.
She made it close, but it's Isabella who comes away with the win.
These two women conquered swinging frames and pole grasper, just like Casey did 11 years ago. And they battled to the final obstacle. Isabella made the grab to go 2-0. Jessie didn't. She's now 0-2.
Isabella, it was amazing to see you race for the first time in person. Jessie, as always, a huge inspiration to me and everybody else. You guys were absolutely amazing. You should both be so proud. And Isabella, congratulations.
Thank you.
We love you, Casey. I love you guys.
This is so cool right here.
Absolutely crushing it.
Casey, it's been so great having you. You're a ninja superstar, but also a wrestling superstar. For those who don't know, Casey wrestles professionally now. You can catch her and all your WWE favorites on Peacock. Enjoy exclusive live access to every pay-per-view, plus stream epic WWE moments, original series, groundbreaking documentaries, and more. Coming up, they're two of Ninja's smallest competitors. But they've got two of the biggest voices. Now the Barons brothers, Ben and Jason, have to race each other when American Ninja Warrior returns. Moments ago, it was another race from Group 6 with the classy ninja, vest and tie wearing Donovan Atoyer facing a shirtless Kai Beckstrand.
Well, Matt, this is racing. There is no dress code. Business, casual, it doesn't matter.
Beckstrand, the Utah firefighter, came out hot as usual and set a pace Matoyer, who's almost 20 years older, couldn't match.
Oh, just like that.
Even with a slight bobble on the floating monkey bars, Beckstrand still put up his second straight finish under a minute.
Wow.
Though he finished the course, Matoyer falls to 0-2. Then it was a race from Group 8, with Abby Clark taking on the younger Barons brother, Jason. Both lost their first matchups and desperately needed a win.
There's the separation there by Jason.
Despite being only 4'11", Barons was able to handle pole grasper with ease. But floating monkey bars was a challenge.
He's really got to extend himself just like that.
Abby closed the gap, and both were on the final obstacle, but Barons dismounted first.
He's got the shot to get that first W.
Clark finished the course for the second time, but falls to 0-2. Jason's now 1-1. So as we head into round 3 for this group, there's a lot riding on these final races, especially this first one. For more, let's go down to Zuri.
Talk about family drama. 15-year-old Jason Barons is about to race his big brother Ben Barons, and he'll have to do it with his season on the line. If Jason wins, he's likely to move on. A loss, and he's likely to go home. But no matter what happens, the Barons brothers are gonna be hyped.
No quit in this young man. And Ben delivers.
Let's go! Yeah!
You know, it's super cool to be the youngest Barons competing. And
Move over, bro. There's a new Barons in town.
Oh, plunge it.
Me and Ben are pretty competitive. Basically, everything we do in our lives are competition against each other, whether that's wrestling in the living room or sports in the backyard. Just everything's a competition for us. Hey! Cut that!
you know, I gotta be honest, I still gotta be my brother. Show him what's up. That's a win.
Time to show Ben that little bro isn't little anymore.
Oh! That was close!
Get smoked!
I don't know. It's Barons
Versus Barons.
Nice.
Good. May the best bro win.
It's gonna be me.
The Barons family always so supportive of their boys, and with two of them racing, they're going to be loud and proud. Ben's 2-0 and already in good position to move on, but you know he wants to beat his little brother. Jason, on the other hand, needs a win badly.
You're small, but you play big, and you're about to play big against your big brother.
Biggie Smalls against the hype guy. Little early edge for Ben.
And Matt, the truth is, his biggest competition isn't his big brother. It's going to be any limits he has for himself.
Well, Ben can sell out a little more. He's 2-0. He's got a cushion. Jason cannot fall, particularly when he's behind. Only 4'11", so he's got to work a little harder. And Ben has got about a full obstacle lead.
But don't count Jason out yet. 95 pounds, he can fly up the salmon ladder.
Jason closing it.
Nice.
Well, at this point, he may need Ben to blink. He may need a fall. But here comes Jason.
Jason's right there. He's on the front end of the floating monkey bars, and Ben is on the back end, and now he's off.
Well, when you're behind, you can sell out, and Jason needs to sell out. He cannot lose. And Ben.
And Ben is moving. Ben is saying, I'm the big bro.
Oh, good transfer.
Nice.
And he's going to finish in just over a minute. Ben Behrens gets his third win. But you know this one's got to be special. If he'd lost to his little brother, he'd never live it down.
Let's go, buddy!
Jason still put up a good fight against his brother. He's going to finish the course. Nothing to be ashamed of with that run.
Well, boys, a great race. Yeah, that's got to be an iconic moment for the both of you guys. But what a great example you are as a big brother.
Thank you, man.
Well, you crushed it. You went 3-0, and Jason, credit to you. 50 seconds faster than your last time.
Goodness, dude.
So, Ben, you're moving on. Jason, you have to wait and see if your time holds up. Congratulations, guys. And Jason does still have a chance to move on, but he'll need some help in this next race. This one pits Captain NBC, Jamie Ron, against New Jersey's Abby Clark. If Jamie can defeat Abby Clark, he moves on. If he loses, we'll have a three-way tie between Jamie, Abby, and Jason Behrens at 1 and 2. And then we come down to who had the fastest finish. Right now, that's Jason Behrens at 1:19. Abby would need to beat that to move on. That's a tall order, but she's finished the course in her first 2 races. She was a track athlete in college. She likes racing. And a good start for Abby Clark.
And can you imagine? She's got an opportunity. Boy, if there's one mistake by Jamie Ron.
And Jamie links a couple moves. The captain just needs to get a win. Doesn't matter how fast he goes, so he can pace himself.
Uh-oh.
And Jamie's sliding. He's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
He's known for his grip strength, can tear a deck of cards in half. But here comes Abby Clark.
Hey, Abby's not messing around, Matt, and now they're side by side.
As we said, she's finished the course in both her earlier races, so don't underestimate her. She is pushing Jamie Ron to the limit.
She really is, and he's feeling it.
Jamie barely off first. And Jamie Ron's looking gassed. And Akbar, this is the 3rd race of the night. It adds up. And Jamie, the first to start Salmon Ladder.
You start to really feel it.
16th obstacle of the evening. It adds up. Abby's not going to be able to beat the finish time of Jason Behrens. She can now only play spoiler, but if she gets a win, it does allow Jason Behrens to move on.
Jason Behrens is sitting back going, oh boy, there might be a chance.
Abby's going to need to make up some ground. Jamie's got a comfortable lead, but he looks tired.
Uh-oh. Nice placement.
Still alive. Wow. Well, Jason Behrens, he's going to be putting Abby Clark on a Christmas card list because she is really making Jamie Ron work for that final spot from this group.
But this is what we talked about, his grip strength. He is known for that grip strength, but doesn't mean he's immune to feeling that pump.
Well, I think that's why he was waiting, Akbar. He wanted to give those arms a chance to recuperate. Here it is, this big throw to that steering wheel is what we're calling it.
He's got to get to the middle of the steering wheel. He's got to get up and over. Oh!
No! The door is open!
Oh, wait a minute.
If Abby Clark finishes, she'll defeat Jamie Ron, and Jason Behrens will advance.
Wow, stop the presses.
Can she get that steering wheel?
Oh!
Abby does it!
Wow! What a major turn of events.
Abby Clark won't move on, but she finished all 3 of her races in the finals. The only other woman to do that was Taylor Green. So 3 ninjas from this group end up 1 and 2, but because Jason had the fastest finish, he moves on. He'll join Big Brother Ben in the next round. What a night it's been for the Barons. And we've got a treat for you presented by the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card, bringing you unlimited access with a special look at the Barons family's emotional sidelines. It's been quite a roller coaster for this group. Nerves, disappointment, excitement, and elation. All the feels for the Barons clan tonight.
I love watching that family.
Coming up, Joe Moravsky taught Jay Lewis when he was just a little kid. Now, Jay's a top contender. And Joe's gonna have to outrace him.
Now I'm racing him for my legacy.
Their matchup is coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas and our new all-racing national finals. Minutes ago, it was the second round of races for Group 2, with Jay Lewis taking on Lucas Reale. Both won their first matchups, and this contest was tight from the very start.
These two are gonna really push it. Oh boy.
Lewis, the college student from Florida, is the #2 overall seed in the finals. But Reale, the Massachusetts gym owner, kept it close until floating monkey bars, when Lewis surged ahead and Reale had a miss. Oh! And Jay Lachey could coast to another win. He's now 2-0. Reale 1-1. Then it was the other two in this group, Joe Moravsky and Rachel Deguts. Both of these two lost their first races and desperately needed a win.
Joe Moravsky wants to feel that buzzer.
Moravsky, who has more buzzers than any ninja in history, got out to a comfortable lead and then played it safe to avoid a mistake. Deguts fell on floating monkey bars. Oh! And Moravsky could coast to his first win in these finals. It's the 36th buzzer in his legendary ninja career. So Jay Lewis is in control of this group with Joe and Lucas Reale fighting for second place. A lot to be decided as we head to round 3 races. Zuri, get them started.
Guys, it's another marquee matchup. Joe Moravsky coached Jay Lewis. These two have a lot of history together, and this run has huge implications. If Joe doesn't win, his season is likely over.
I first met Joe Moravsky back in 2016. I was 12 years old, probably like 70 pounds. He was one of my heroes that I'd seen on the show.
I started coaching Jay when he was down here somewhere. He has grown into one heck of a ninja.
Go, 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 go! Nice! Yes!
And now I'm racing him for my legacy.
I definitely still consider Joe a ninja hero to me. I've been able to see firsthand how hard he trains and, you know, the sacrifices that he has to make in order to do that.
I would say I have the upper hand here just because of my experience, because I beat him on the course before.
Moravsky just relying on that veteran experience. Oh my goodness! Let's go! And the teacher holds off the student.
Joe has almost 3 times as many buzzers as me, and I know he's hungry for more.
Joe Moravsky, the weatherman, delivers! That's how we do it!
It's just gonna come down to who does it best in the moment. So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited.
Gotta be bittersweet for Jay. Could be ending the season of his mentor. As always, Joe's family will be watching from back in Connecticut.
The weatherman beat Jay in a power tower race, but that was 4 years ago. And he's had another kid since then. It's been tougher for him to train these days. Joe Moravsky has been the poster child for consistency. But now let's see if he can turn it up at 35 years old and show that he still has a lot of speed in him.
6-inch height advantage, carrying an extra 45 pounds. It is dead even, Akbar.
But look at Jay Lewis on the poles.
The lighter athletes have a big advantage on pole grass, but Lachey pulls away.
Oh my goodness.
And that's got to be frustrating for Moravsky.
Yeah, he's struggling on pole grass.
Well, he could sell out now, Akbar. He's fighting to keep his season alive.
And Lachey is just Lachey.
And Jomorowski is down!
Oh, no!
He needed a miracle run, and he didn't get it. Jay Lachey Lewis gets the win, and he's going to make it to the buzzer in a sizzling 46 seconds. Jay is moving on, and with that speed, he's going to have a very high seed in the next round. He could win it all.
These two were side by side until pole grasper. Jay went flying through it, and Joe got hung up. Lost time, then tried to rush to catch up and slipped off the cradle, likely ending his season.
I hate meeting you here on this side of it. I'm so sorry. Was the plan just to go all out, leave nothing on the table?
I mean, yeah, it's tough. This is tough stuff. And I think the hardest part is, letting out the secret I've kept in all season, and that this is my last season.
Wait, Joe, are you serious?
I'm not going to call it retirement because I think I'm too much of a competitor to just say that.
Okay, wait. Okay, so this is a definite plot twist. I did not see this coming.
It's just hard. I want to be with my family. I want to be the one to bring my daughter to gymnastics at night. I want to be there for my son. I want to see him get on the ninja course.
You know we love you. You've always got a place here with the family and Ninja Warrior, but you've also got that beautiful family at home, so I'm excited that that's the reason why, okay? We love you, man. Great job this season. Always an honor talking to you.
Love you guys. Thank you so
back
much.
to you.
A momentous moment as Joe Morowski, the most successful ninja of all time, calls it quits.
That one's gonna hurt for sure. I still have to process that 12-time national finalist. Incredible.
A last ninja standing, twice more buzzers than anyone else. And I shouldn't say he calls it quits. He's not coming back next year. But there is a slight chance he could continue if Lucas Reale loses his final race. We'll have to wait and see what the forecast holds for the weatherman. And more ninja stars are coming up on American Ninja Warriors National Finals. Welcome back to the finals. We're in round 3 of our races, and the fate of Group 6 was decided minutes ago. Ninja legend Jesse Graff at 40 and the classy ninja Donovan Matoyer at 37 are two of the oldest to reach the finals this year.
All right, here we go.
Their only chance to move on was to become the fastest third-place finisher by beating R.J. Roman's time from last week of 54 seconds.
Classy Ninja is not messing around.
Matoyer gave it everything he had, scrambling to the finish, but coming up a few seconds short. And though she didn't win, Jessie could still celebrate finishing the course. Both she and Donovan are now eliminated from the competition. The other two from that group, Kai Backstrand and Isabella Folsom, were both 2-0 and guaranteed to move on, so they could go all out to get fast times and improve their seeds for the next round.
Oh, she missed it!
But Isabella went down early, so Kai had the course to himself. He already had the fastest time of the night.
2 moves. He's got to go.
So he could aim for Isaiah Thomas's top time on this course from last week.
He's got it.
He gets the fastest time by less than 1/10 of a second and goes to 3-0. He and Isabella move on from their group, and Kai will be a top seed in the next round. Well, we've got one more round 3 race, and it'll decide who moves forward from Group 2. Lucas Reale is looking to punch his ticket to the next round, but he'll need to beat New Jersey science teacher Rachel Deguts, the 59 seed, who is winless so far. Watching closely will be Joe Morowski, who just announced his retirement. But if Deguts can pull off an upset, Joe would still be alive in the competition.
In Joe's mind, he was already riding off into the sunset. You still got a chance, Joe.
Jay Lachey has secured his spot in the next round, and if Lucas wins, he'll get the second spot for this group. But if he loses, we'd have 3 ninjas tied at 1 and 2, and the fastest finisher would move on. Lucas has his students watching back in Massachusetts, and a big group on the sideline ready to cheer him on to victory. And Rachel's got her boyfriend and friends cheering for her.
Deguts is the second lowest seed in the finals, but she's a gamer.
Reale starting to get a little edge. Big Lachey there. Extra swing.
And look at Dika, she on him though. She's on his tail.
Well, Lucas Reale, it's not about speed, it's just about a win. Survive the obstacles, stay ahead of D-Guts, and your season continues. Wow, great job on pole grasper. And we see it, Akbar, sometimes when you get a big lead, you overthink things, mistakes happen. D-Guts starts pole grasper.
This is his third race. And of course, fatigue is also a factor.
He beat Muravsky. They both fell on Piston Plunge, lost to Jay Lachey.
Yeah, he's struggling here on floating monkey bars.
Well, he fell here before.
Yeah, that was in that first race. You don't want to be a repeat offender!
Oh! And Lucas Reale is down, which means Joe Muravsky is still alive. But it's now up to Rachel D-Guts. If she gets past floating monkey bars, she wins the race, and Joe would move on. Joe knows his season, nay, his entire future at Ninja Warrior in the hands of Rachel D-Guts.
What a turn of events.
She can move on, but she can play spoiler, and it would be huge. Lucas Reale's gotta be sick. Look for sure like he was moving on.
He just couldn't land the bar cleanly in the cradle on floating monkey bars. He fell twice on this obstacle.
Well, D-Guts has to get up the salmon ladder, get through the floating monkey bars, and if she does that, Joe Muravsky moves on. By the skin of his teeth, backdooring in, but sometimes, Akbar, you need a little luck.
Hold up, Matt. She hasn't made it past floating monkey bars so far tonight.
Now, if she falls, Lucas Reale gets the win, and he moves on. Joe Muravsky's future in the hands of this 26-year-old teacher from East Brunswick, New Jersey.
It's going to be interesting to see if she gets through this.
She's got to get to the landing platform. One more move. A big throw here. This is a long dismount. She did it! She did it! Joe Muravsky is out of retirement, but it's a heartbreaking end for Lucas Reale.
Wow! Wow!
Unbelievable. This is why you run the races. You never know what's gonna happen. And credit to the Jersey girls, Abby Clark and Rachel D-Guts both pulled off upsets against higher seeds, knocking out Jamie and Lucas. We love this new format.
It ain't over until it's over.
Well, how about this? This would be insane. What a run by Rachel D-Guts.
Come on.
Her season comes to an end, but what a high note.
Congratulations.
Rachel, I don't even know if you knew everything that happened on that run. You just had an incredible run, and Joe Muravsky gave a retirement speech. You just made him take it back because your performance means Joe Muravsky is still alive.
What just happened?
An improbable win for Rachel D-Guts, and so she vaults her friend Joe Muravsky into the second place spot in Group 2 after Jay Lewis. Those two are moving on to the next round. We'll see them in a couple weeks. Joe Muravsky's certainly given us many memorable moments over the years. In his 13 seasons, the Weatherman has collected more buzzers than any other ninja. Twice he was the last ninja standing. But despite his success, he'd never fulfilled his dream of climbing stage 4. Got it! No! Oh my gosh! No! In season 16, it looked like that would finally change. Joe just needed to complete the final obstacle on stage 3, and he'd climb for $1 million. One more sign, Akbar!
Oh, here we go.
He's grimacing!
Come on. Motherless goat!
He couldn't get any closer.
Oh, man.
Joe Muravsky, one grab away from getting that stage 4 climb.
Oh my goodness, I hurt for Joe Muravsky right now.
Joe Muravsky's heartbreaking fall is a moment none of us will forget, and it lands at number 13 in our countdown. When we come back, we're heading over to course 2. where new obstacles await. Oh! And we've got 3 new groups of ninjas, including fan favorites and favorites to win it all, when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior's National Finals. We've now switched over to our other race course. On this one, the iconic Devil Steps are the second obstacle. Boom, just like that. That's followed by the ring jump at number 3. Oh, he airballed. The rest of the obstacles are the same as our first course. We'll see 3 new groups, each racing round-robin style. So each ninja races 3 times. The 2 competitors with the most wins in each group move on. Leading it off is one of our top contenders and one of our top rookies. Sam Folsom, the oldest in this group, will be facing the cheddar cheese-eating 17-year-old from Wisconsin, Evan White. These 2 know each other very well, and this race could be a nail-biter.
I train at the Barnes Sam's gym all the time. He's basically been my mentor since I started competing competitively.
Yeah! He has been coming down for the past 4 years. And drop. Yes, sir. He is a consistent training partner with me and my family.
I mean, when you race your friend, it's always very nerve-wracking. But I think it's an advantage that I know Sam so well. We train together so much, we know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Evan and I have actually done side-by-side training, and there's times when I beat him or he beats me, so I know that this race is gonna be close.
Evan's known for those huge forearms. He's had a strong first season, got a buzzer in qualifying. His mom's leading his sideline. Evan's the 45 seed. He'll be an underdog to Sam, who's the 16 seed. His wife Isabella punched her ticket to the next round earlier tonight.
Sam nearly won it all last season. Definitely has the edge in experience.
Well, these 2 really gonna push each other, these young ninjas. This is what they do. They'll give us our first look tonight at these Devil Steps. The Devil Steps, we've seen some big moves on the transition up top.
Devil Steps, it will really drain your upper body strength as you're moving through. But look at Folsom crushing it.
But Evan White not far behind as they take on ring jump. Well, these 2 really pushing each other.
And this is where Evan might be able to catch up. He's got that amazing grip strength.
Well, you see Folsom doing the big moves, but now Evan emulating him, and Evan pulls ahead. Evan the first off, and that's big heading into the salmon ladder.
Evan getting right into it.
Skipping rungs. And look at this, Evan White has the lead. And he's the first on the floating monkey bars, and you don't want to rush it on this obstacle.
This one requires so much precision.
And here comes Sam.
You don't want to rush, because if you miss, that could pull your backswing off. Nice.
Evan White slightly ahead. And that's big in the event of a dual fall. Evan White has the deciding factor.
And Evan's right on to Piston Plunge.
Oh, my. Folsom can't see him up where he's facing away from Evan.
They're neck and neck right now.
Can Evan make the grab? Got it!
Big move off. Oh!
Evan White does it. Pulls off a big upset in round 1. These 2 good friends pushed each other. Just a few seconds separating them back and forth, but the rookie gets the win.
These friends traded the lead early, but Evan was up first on the final obstacle, and Sam couldn't catch him. The 45 seed upsets the 16 seed as Evan White gets the win.
And this is a very competitive group. Sam Folsom has put himself in a hole with that loss. The next memorable moment in our countdown comes from the Season 6 Denver semifinals. Utah's John Stewart, a 52-year-old father of 5 who worked in construction, gave us a run for the ages. He conquered the warped wall and just kept going, powering through the 7th obstacle and surviving the 8th. Yes! Yes! Unbelievable! No one that night had gotten past the 9th obstacle, doorknob arch, until Stewart did. He's done it! Wow! And he pulled off the improbable, making it all the way to the buzzer.
John Stewart, are you kidding me?
At 52, he became the oldest ninja to finish a 10-obstacle course, a record that still stands.
Thank you, American Ninja Warrior.
His history-making run is number 12 on our countdown. Up next, for 10 years, Daniel Gill's been racking up buzzers, but he's also been racking up books.
I am so grateful to be an author. It's been received so well all across the world.
That story's coming up when American Ninja Warrior returns. Moments ago, the two other ninjas from Group 15 hit the course for their first race. It was 17-year-old Hans Hertz from Colorado going against the 15-year-old wakeboarder from Florida, Bray Weinecker. Weineker's the tallest athlete in the finals at 6'4", and it looked like that would give him an early edge.
Bray could have an advantage here. Nice!
But Hans Hertz came
back.
Boy,
that was a mega Hertz move right there.
Hertz built up a lead while Weinecker struggled on floating monkey bars.
Oh, he's having a hard time. Oh!
So Hertz got the win and closed it out with a buzzer. Then it was the start of action for Group 13 over on Course 1. First up was the Cake Ninja, Florida's David Bergstrom Wright, facing 33-year-old photographer Alex Nye. Bergstrom Wright is the top seed in this group, but he got a bad start and fell behind early to Nye. But not for long.
Oh!
Nye completely whiffed on swinging frames, so the Cake Ninja got the win, and he ran unopposed all the way to the buzzer. Then the other two ninjas in this group faced off, with Virginia chicken farmer Colt Elder facing Houston ice sculptor Grant Kinningham. Colt the Bolt, the 16-year-old rookie, jumped out to an early lead on the first two obstacles, but started losing his grip on the third.
Oh no, got too low.
Kinningham still had to finish the obstacle to get the win, which he did. And the three-time Ninja Vet kept going in search of a buzzer. And though he fell on floating monkey bars,
boom, splash.
He goes to 1-0, Elder drops to 0-1. And now it's the start of round 1 races for Group 12, which features legendary Daniel Gill, who'll run in a moment. But we'll start with another fan favorite, Karsten Williams. The Big Cat's the oldest competitor in the finals at 43. And he'll be squaring off in our first race against impressive 18-year-old rookie Evan LaValle. Age isn't the only big difference for these two. Karsten is 7 inches taller and about 20 pounds heavier than the teenager, but LaValle's the group's highest seed after a fast finish in the semifinals. LaValle has dedicated this season to his mom, who's been battling health issues, but she's on the sideline with other family and friends. Karsten first competed 12 years ago. He's back in the national finals for the 8th time. His cheering section, as always, led by his mom, Linda.
Evan LaValle has had a perfect season with 2 buzzers. Here we go.
And Karsten, a good start.
And man, Karsten has coached some of the best ninjas coming out of Texas, and he wants to show he still got it. 43 years old, he's gonna push him.
Well, a dead even here on the Oh! The Big Cat can't make the transition, and he ends up in the water.
Oh!
And LaValle gets the easy win.
What the what? That was just a big mistake by the Big Cat on the devil steps.
LaValle has the W, but he's gonna keep going and get some experience on these obstacles. Why not see what you can do?
Karsten knew he had to push it to keep up with the teenager. He got to the top and tried to reach across that 5-foot gap and just missed.
LaValle's 1-0, but he wants to keep that perfect season alive by getting another buzzer. Just has to survive Piston Plunge.
Make it, oh!
I think we jinxed him. It's his first time in the water all season, but it's still a win for Evan LaValle. Karsten's got 2 more races to get into the win column. Now it's the other veteran in this group, one of the all-time greats, 9-time national finalist Daniel Gill. He's facing one of the big surprises in the finals, 23-year-old Carter Ray, the tree trimmer from Cottonwood, California. Ray's got a tough first race against Gill, who literally wrote the book on Ninja.
The obstacles are tough and high up in the air. Even though you're a little nervous, you are not scared. I've got 3 books under my belt now. My wife and I, Abby, we wrote a kid's book together. I forgot how good of a job we did with this book. I decided to write a second one and make it a graphic novel. This will be tomorrow's bedtime story. To turn the dial and write something in a comic book style is so stinking cool. Because I grew up reading comic books. Recently, I decided to write an autobiography. To be able to have something written about myself is truly an honor. And I'm so proud to be able to create content that encourages, that inspires, and that uplifts anyone who picks up and reads these books.
Daniel's got his wife Abby and daughter Isla here to cheer him on. Carter Ray's got 17 siblings. Many of them are on his sideline.
I grew up with 7, and I thought that was a lot. 17? Wow. First time in the national finals, and you're facing Daniel Gill? Ooh, that's tough.
Well, he was sleeping a little bit on the buzzer there. You saw Gill get a quick start. But look at Ray.
See the steps.
Ray pulling away.
Nice.
Well, I think he's running free. He can sell out a little bit.
Well, Matt, he's a tree trimmer. He knows. He said, I'm going to cut the big superstar down.
And Daniel Gill has to be a little surprised.
Well, you can't underestimate, even though it's his first time in this format.
Long transition. Good work by Gill.
Matt, I think it's the back half of this course where Daniel could start to really explode.
And Gill a little struggle, and Ray a little hung up. But credit to Carter Ray, he is keeping this close. Onto the salmon ladder, and Gill a little uneven.
Well, we know this about Daniel Gill. Daniel Gill never panics. He's been in many pressure situations before in his 10-year ninja career.
Oh, man.
Oh, Ray's got to capitalize on that. Gill rarely misses.
Carter Ray is keeping this close, Akbar. He is not flinching. And Gill a slight edge. But it's all going to come down to the final obstacle, Akbar. And Gill's up first. At this point, the only way Carter Ray wins is if Gill falls or if he somehow passes him.
Carter Ray is a competitor. He grew up with 8 sisters and 9 brothers. He knows how to compete.
Well, Gill getting to that steering wheel handle. Oh, my goodness!
Uh-oh.
Daniel Gill is down, and Carter Ray could steal this race. Can he make this transfer? He looks gassed.
He does look gassed.
Oh, you saw it. His grip just gave out. But credit to Carter Ray. He gave Daniel Gill all he could handle and almost pulled off the upset. So after round 1, Daniel Gill and Evan LaValle are at the top of this group. Carter Ray and Karsten Williams have work to do. Coming up, these rookies made quite a splash this season. But can wakeboarder Bray Weinecker stay afloat in the national finals? The Florida teen runs next on American Ninja Warrior. The round 2 races got underway minutes ago, starting with Group 13. Grant Kinningham and David Bergstrom Wright are good friends, and they stayed close from the start.
Somebody's got to separate, though.
Both won their race in round 1, and whoever took this contest would be in control of the group.
It's going to come down to who wants it badly enough.
As they reached Piston Plunge, it was still anyone's race.
Grant's got to go. Well, he's got to be like a piston.
Bergstrom Wright was able to make the final move, but Kinningham couldn't.
Oh!
He falls to 1-1, and Bergstrom Wright is now 2-0. Then it was the 16-year-old Colt the Bold Elder taking on 33-year-old photographer Alex Nye.
Nye is not backing down to the young one.
Nye had a slight lead early, but got hung up on floating monkey bars.
Matt, and just like that, there's a lead switch.
Nye went down, and Elder took advantage and finished to get his first buzzer in the finals.
Now that right there is just youthful joy.
Elder improves to 1-1, while Nye drops to 0-2. They'll each have one more race. Up now, it's the second round for Group 15, and we've got Evan White going up against Hans Hertz to start it off. Both these guys are high schoolers. Hertz is from Colorado, while White is from Wisconsin. Yet despite the miles between them, they're good friends and friendly rivals.
And go. Oh, dang. All right, run it back. I thought we had that. My name's Hans. I'm Evan. And we are best friends. Hans and I first met at a Ninja Warrior competition roughly 6 years ago. I live in Colorado, he lives in Wisconsin. Even though we do see each other very rarely, we're always hitting each other up, saying, hey, when are you gonna come train down? Because we have that friendly rivalry to push each other. Yeah, let's go. Let's race.
I would say I'm pretty competitive with everything we do. Like if Hans had a sandwich right now, I'd like try to probably eat it faster than he would.
If he had a block of cheese, I wouldn't try to eat that quicker than him. But anything besides the cheese, I'm pretty competitive in.
You're going down, bro.
You thinking horse?
I'm thinking horse, yeah.
Yeah, but what if we call it ninja?
I'm in. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think you'd have to tell me I'm dreaming if you told me that Hans and I are competing against each other on American Ninja Warrior. It's just incredible.
Both these guys have big groups on the sideline. Both won their first race. Evan took down one higher seed, Sam Folsom, earlier. Now he's going to try to pull off another upset against a higher seed, his friend Hans.
Let's see what a little bit of pressure can do.
Oh, this is a good start, Akbar. Just linked to each other.
And already you can see that Hans is pushing Evan White. Evan White's pace is already faster than it was in his first race.
Well, Evan's got those monster forearms and just barely ahead. He's going to need that grip strength. Let's see what happens here on ring jump.
This is going to be interesting because nice, big, explosive jump by Hans Hertz.
Did you see that, Lachey? That was insane.
I think we've had 4 or 5 lead changes already in this race.
Hans Hertz first on salmon ladder, but Evan's right behind him showing no panic.
Dang, big move by Evan. Skips 2 rungs.
Hans knows Evan's strong, and this is where Evan hopes to close the gap.
Uh-oh, precision is key on floating monkey bars.
And now Evan edging ahead.
Wow.
First to get there to piston plunge and goes right into it, Akbar.
He is not messing around. Hans Hertz has got to go megahertz right now.
And Hertz closing the gap.
Hertz
Those
is
pistons
They're right there. They're right there. Somebody's going to make the transition. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. They looked at each other. They looked at each other.
Evan White. Oh, my goodness. The closest finish of the finals so far.
Oh, my word.
What a race.
That was a nail-biter for sure. They traded the lead back and forth. Evan went ahead, then Hans went ahead. And as they reached the final obstacle, they both looked over at each other, then went for the dismount, and Evan got to the buzzer 0.2 of a second faster. Okay, I gotta ask this. When you were on the steering wheel, you guys both looked at each other. What were you thinking?
I just knew I had to dive for the buzzer. There was no other option.
Yeah, what were you thinking, Hans?
I took a backswing. I was like, oh, man, I should have gone.
Great race out of both you. Can't wait to see more. Hit that buzzer one more time, guys. Wow, that was a great matchup.
Man, that was good.
Now it's the other two from this foursome. Rookie Bray Weinecker facing veteran Sam Folsom, who's the higher seed, one of Ninja's elite. Weinecker's only 15, one of the youngest still in the competition, but he comes from a family of athletes. Both of Bray's parents are world-class wakeboarders, and he grew up on the water. Now Bray's making waves on the Ninja course. In his debut, he hit the first buzzer of season 17.
He's riding this wave. They call him Surfing Tarzan for a reason.
And the 15-year-old feels prepared to go head-to-head with the sports elite.
I grew up wakeboarding. I love to feel the wind in my hair. I love speed. But I think the biggest adrenaline rush is hitting a buzzer, because when you're wakeboarding, you can always get back up. But for Ninja, it's all on the line.
Lots of people going to be watching this one, including their families who are on the sideline. They both lost their first race, and if they drop another and fall to 0-2, their chances of moving on are slim. Sam, the veteran, at only 21 years old, and he can move. At 6'4", Bray needs to use his size to keep up.
Wow. Nice, big move.
Weinecker hopping his way up.
Nice, use them long arms, you got it.
They're pushing each other.
Watch your legs, you're 6'4".
Extra swing for Weinecker.
All right, keep your L's here. Nice.
Strong moves.
On the backswing is where you want to get up there right now. Oh, he's gonna forget it.
Nice throw. We saw Hans Hertz do that minutes ago. Weinecker taking an extra swing. He's thinking about the dismount. Well, you can see Folsom just a little smoother, one fewer move on each obstacle, and it's adding up. Already on the floating monkey bars is Weinecker on the salmon ladder.
Weinicker's got to push it now.
And Folsom finding a nice rhythm on the floating monkey bars. That was about as well as we've seen anyone do it. And he's well ahead of his pace in the first race, Akbar. And keep in mind, it can come down to your fastest time. So Folsom keeping his foot on the accelerator.
He's not messing around. Here it is. Ooh! Nice!
Sam Folsom with his first win and a very good time.
109.4.
Ray Weinecker really struggling with the floating monkey bars. This is where he fell in his first race.
Ooh, Matt, he's gonna try to skip that last rung. That's a low dismount. Oh!
And Weinecker once again done on floating monkey bars. He falls to 0-2. Sam Folsom's now 1-1, tied with Hans Hertz. And those two are gonna go head-to-head in just a few minutes. And when he runs, Hans will have his biggest fan on the sideline, his brother Harper.
Harper is my biggest inspiration, and we're running these courses together.
Their story's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Minutes ago, we started round 3 and the decisive races for the Ninjas of Group 13. First up was Houston's Grant Kinningham and San Diego's Alex Nye. Kinningham needed a win to keep his hopes of moving forward alive. But Nye matched him move for move on the early part of the course.
It's all about the will. Who wants it the most?
They were still battling on the final obstacle. That's where Kinningham was able to pull ahead and get to the buzzer just ahead of Nye. So Kinningham finished 2-1.
It was a heck of a race.
So it came down to chicken farmer Colt Elder. With the win, he'd be 2-1. And with a faster finish time than Kinningham, he'd be moving on. But to do it, he'd have to beat the Cake Ninja, David Bergstrom Wright, who was undefeated so far. So Elder came out ready to take chances, and it cost him. Oh! That early exit ended the rookie season for Elder.
The speed got him. He just short-circuited with that.
Bergstrom Wright could cruise to his third buzzer of the finals. So it's Bergstrom Wright and Grant Kinningham who are moving on from this foursome. And now let's shift over to Group 12, where the round 3 races are about to begin. Up first is a matchup between two guys with hair that makes me very jealous. 18-year-old Evan LaValle ties his tresses up in a bun, while 31-year-old Daniel Gill lets his locks flow free. Both these athletes are coming off hair-raising round 2 races moments ago. Evan took on 23-year-old California tree trimmer Carter Ray. They were neck and neck through the first 5 obstacles. At Piston Plunge, Ray stopped to catch his breath, while LaValle powered through to the buzzer, moving to 2-0. Then, in a battle between 2 Texas veterans, Daniel took on the big cat Karsten Williams. The 2 legends kept it close through the first 3 obstacles, and this one also came down to Piston Plunge, with Daniel pulling away at the end, winning his 2nd straight race. While Daniel's got his wife and baby girl cheering for him, and Evan's got his mom and family on his sideline. Evan LaValle's actually the top seed in this group based on his finish in the semifinals. He can make a real statement with the win over Gill, who's a ninja legend. Well, both these ninjas are moving on, but this still matters, Akbar, because of seeding. The next round is single elimination, so a good seed is critical. And boy, LaValle's strong climber.
Evan LaValle's making a case for Rookie of the Year. He's got 3 buzzers already, and he is putting up some impressive times. Uh-oh.
And LaValle progressing nicely. Well, let's not forget, Gill's 31, LaValle's 18, that young motor. This is their 3rd race, Akbar.
But Daniel Gill's got the experience, and you know he's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve.
And Gill, short work of the salmon ladder, and he's evened it back up.
Well, actually, he doesn't have any sleeves on, but maybe underneath his hair. Nice, look at that. Just linking them together. Oh,
both miss. Boy, is this an even race.
Nice.
LaValle first off, and that's big because they both have a fall on Piston Plunge.
Don't give in here.
Oh, what a race.
Oh, Daniel's still struggling a little bit. It's a little laborious.
Evan looks over at Daniel. Who's gonna make the transfer?
Nice. Oh, LaValle!
By just over a second. Another great race.
Can we take a look at this again? This was neck and neck throughout. It came down to the final obstacle. They both took a glance over at each other before the dismount, and the rookie edged out the veteran.
Boys, an incredible race. Evan, you're out here racing against one of the best who's ever done it. What was it like racing out here against somebody you've watched for so many years?
I mean, he's such a legend. He's been doing this for so long, doing so well. He's got the greatest hair. I mean...
Daniel, what's it like this next generation, these teenage ninjas, buddy?
Oh, man, it's awesome. A little bit intimidating, but another day, another buzzer, moving on. I'm grateful to be here.
Well, great race out of both you, fellas. Get some rest.
Thank you so much.
So Evan ends up 3-0, Daniel falls to 2-1, but we'll see both in the next round. The next memorable moment in our countdown features the deaf ninja, Kyle Schulze. On the course, he's beloved. Off the course, he's a role model for other deaf athletes. But in 8 seasons, Schulze had never finished a course. And 6 times he fell at the 5th obstacle.
Oh, no!
It happened again! In season 16, Schulze came back more determined than ever.
Everybody knows what this would mean to him if he gets past this.
He once again faced the 5th obstacle. Come on, Kyle!
Come on. It's in there, Kyle.
Nice! Look at that! Just needs a dismount, and we're gonna see his first ever buzzer. The crowd on their feet. Kyle Schulze has done it. 8 seasons in the making, and you can see the emotions. Everybody's celebrating.
I want people out there to make it their go-to wherever they desire. Thank you, guys.
Kyle Schulze's long-awaited buzzer lifted all of us and lands at number 11 in our countdown.
When we come back, it's down to the wire for Sam Folsom and Hans Hertz. They're gonna need the run of their life to keep their season alive. That matchup is next on American Ninja Warrior.
Minutes ago, it was the final round 3 race for Group 12. This featured 2 ninjas running with nothing to lose. Karsten Williams and Carter Ray were both 0-2 in their races. Their only hope to stay alive was to be the fastest third-place finisher. To do that, they'd have to beat James McGrath's time of 1 minute 37 seconds set last week. But Karsten fell on devil steps. And Ray fell 1 obstacle later on ring jump. Both of their seasons are now over. Then it was the critical final races for Group 15. 15-year-old rookie Bray Weinecker also needed to beat McGrath's time to have a chance at moving on.
Oh, they're not playing. They're not playing.
He was running against fellow rookie Evan White, who was already 2-0 and was just hoping to improve his time for a better seed. They were both on pace for a fast finish, but White was cut down by the salmon ladder.
Uh-oh, Evan White is going down.
And seconds later, Weinecker went down as well. Weinecker's season is over, but Evan White will be moving on. So now it's a race for the second spot in this group. Whoever wins this moves on. It'll be a battle between 21-year-old Sam Folsom from Illinois and Colorado teenager Hans Hertz. Everyone will be watching this one, especially Hans's biggest fan, his brother Harper.
My brother Harper was diagnosed with Rubinstein-Tavy syndrome.
I guess we're ready to order. I guess I'm ready to order.
That means he has a little deletion in his genetic code.
You excited to come watch me on Ninja, Harper? Yeah? Yeah, you are. I like it. He signed yes.
He's also nonverbal, so ever since I've been a young kid, I've always felt like it was my responsibility to be that leader for him.
Every buzzer we hit is gonna be an extra scoop of ice cream for both of us, right?
15 years old, first time on the course.
Love you.
Making it stage 4 in my rookie season was such an amazing experience to share with my whole family. It's something we watched together since I was 7 years old.
Oh, and Matt He's got a great pace. He's already at 40 feet.
Harper always loved to watch it, so he would always turn it on for us whenever it came on TV. He still watches every video of my runs to this day.
Oh, shit. The first ninja to not want to hit a buzzer.
Harper is my biggest inspiration, knowing that I can be strong and capable through what I'm facing. We're running these courses together.
Harper's on the sideline with mom and dad. If Sam wins, he'll be joining his wife, Isabella. She won 2 races earlier tonight and is moving on to the next round.
Sam's a 16 seed and Hans is a 15, so very evenly matched. They're gonna be going all out.
This is gonna be good.
It's win and you're in. Push it real good.
Well, you can see him putting a little salt and pepper on it here, Akbar. Wow, what an even matchup. Okay. Great descent by both. Folsom a step ahead. You know Sam wants to join his wife in the next round. We've seen Hans do the long transfer. Oh, and a long dismount, Akbar. Hans hurts. It was that descent that gave him the edge. Can he keep it?
Oh, a little sloppy on the Sam ladder. Corrected it. Nice.
And Folsom has closed the gap. It's dead even.
Oh, man, this is good. This is real
what
good.
A race. Folsom with the miss. Hertz has the edge right into Piston Plunge.
These guys aren't taking a breath.
But here comes Folsom. Hans Hertz. Wow. Sub-1 minute. And here comes Folsom. He's going to have a good time as well. In fact, that's the best time for a third-place finisher on the course so far. So he's still alive in the competition, but what a race by Hans Hertz.
Hans made some big moves on the ring jump to pull ahead. Sam came back, but had a miss on floating monkey bars. And the Colorado teenagers scrambled to the first finish under a minute on this course.
So Hertz joins Evan White as the 2 ninjas moving on from Group 15. But Folsom is not dead yet. He could still get a wild card, which goes to the fastest third-place finisher on this course. His time in that run moved him ahead of James McGrath, but there are more groups racing next week. That's when the national finals shift into overdrive. Our final 3 groups face off. Then the competition really heats up. Our remaining 32 competitors enter a single elimination bracket. Lose, and your season is over. Oh, no! The pressure is real on week 3 of the finals. It's for Akbar Bajabi of Mela and Zuri Hall. I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.